This is Dale Calvert. This is an important update for those of you that are attending our December 30th Programming Your Mind for Success workshop that we're going to be holding. I wanted to get an update video out to you guys. I had this thought, and I think it's going to be very, very important for each one of you that are attending this particular event. If we went into 2020, most of you are small business owners, you own your own business, you're distributors, you're affiliate marketers, you're flippers, you're involved in your own business. If I ask you, what is the number one thing that you need to do in 2020 to make certain that your business and your life progresses? What is the one thing that you had to do? I'm convinced that 99% of you that have been involved in whatever you're doing for any period of time know exactly what that is, what you need to do. If I ask you what's the second thing, what's the third thing, I think you would easily be able to say, well, this is the first thing I need to do, this is the second, this is the third. And I'm not talking about fluff answers like, well, if my wife does this, if my husband does this, if my staff member will do this, if my supplier doesn't do that, then this. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what is the one thing that you know that you can do to make darn sure that 2020 is a phenomenal growth year for you, that you control. I call it, if we put a gun to your head, what is the answer? See, I know that you know it. Sorry, grandkids, this is the best I could do on short notice. But if we had a gun to your head and we said, what do you have to do next year, 2020, to ensure that your business progresses and moves forward, that your life and your business moves forward? You know the answer. You knew the answer 5 years ago. So why don't we do what we know to do? And it all comes down to programming. It's fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what somebody else is going to think. It's our programming. See, I can help you with your programming. But as you come into this event, this workshop on December 30th, before you get there, between now and then, I really want you to think about what do I need to do in 2020 to move my life and my business forward. Really think about that. Really have this gun to your head mentality when you enter that workshop, 8 o'clock, December 30th. And if you know this is what I have to accomplish, and I know you know, but if you come into that workshop with that mentality, I think when we combine wherever you are in your business, on your path, with how do you overcome the fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what somebody else thinks, how do we get past the limiting beliefs? And when you combine those two things, which we can do together if you do your part between now and then, and really think about what's the first thing that needs to happen, the second thing, the third thing, to move my life and my business forward in 2020. If you'll come into that event with that mentality, it's going to make a huge difference for you. Huge difference for you. If you happen to be watching this and you haven't registered yet, programmingyourmind.com, you can get registered. I really look forward to this event more than, I do it every year, but for some reason this year I'm really looking forward to it more than I normally do. It's about a 2-hour workshop. It's serious business. It's free, but you got to arrive prepared. And the way to arrive prepared is to know for you and your business and your path, this is what has to happen for me in 2020. I'm going to do my best to help you realize how to make that thought, that need, a reality. We'll talk to you on December 30th. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it.